American record held by Mary T. 11 years old on the record, 57.93. Still waiting for that record to be broken, along with the 200 fly, the two oldest records in U.S. swimming. And Angie Wester-Craig swimming in lane 4, the 27-year-old out of Campbell, California, and she was the top qualifier. And Paige Wilson will be in lane 3, the 21-year-old out of Athens, Georgia, who swims for the Bulldogs.
You know, unlike some of the other events we've seen, this one has some experience in it. You've got Wester-Craig at 27. You can see the field there. Wilson's 21. Julia Gorman is 24. Griglione is 23. So you've got a lot of experience in this field. Mixed in with a little bit of youth. Lisa Kuhl, watch her. She's got a lot of speed. She's in lane number 5.
Lane 1 at the top of your screen, lane 8 at the bottom. Lane 8, Michelle Griglione, the 23-year-old out of Alexandria, Virginia. This is her last meet as she is taking on a teaching assistant job at the University of Florida, but she had a little bad luck coming into this meet, caught tonsillitis right as the meet began, so she's under a little strain right now, but we're going to keep our eye right in the middle of the pool. And Ronnie, why hasn't the United States had somebody in the world to break this record?
I think people have tried. I mean, you've got Chris Yeoman-Layton getting very close this summer to Mary T's record. You've got Summer Sanders in the 200 fly in her 200 record. But, you know, Mary T just set the standard, and it's going to be tough. I don't know if anybody is going to get close, especially in the few years to come.
Well, Ronnie, you mentioned 17-year-old Lisa Kuhl out of Rockford, Illinois. She had the lead at the 50-meter split.
She looks very good, but you can see right now, Angie Wester-Craig, she's just very steady all the way through a race. Doesn't have a lot of speed, doesn't have a lot of endurance, but she just is very steady throughout the entire race.
And as we come to the wall, it will be Angie Wester-Craig touching first, and in lane 3, finishing second, it'll be Paige Wilson. And winding up third in lane 5, it is Lisa Kuhl of Rockford, Illinois. But Angie Wester-Craig, who finished 6th in the 200 fly at the 92 Olympics with a personal best, wins tonight.
She just kept her cool throughout. You can see her right there, put her head down, with the black cap, kept her head down. The last couple of strokes, you can see, look at that stroke, boy. I tell you, not bad for an old lady at 27. She looks very, very strong. Look at the kick behind her. Look how much water she's propelling forward, just with her legs. Just a very, once again, steady, steady swimmer.
Let's take a look at the final results for the women's 100-meter butterfly. Angie Wester-Craig, 101.26 was the time. Paige Wilson is second, and Lisa Kuhl is third at 102.08.
Please give a big
and now we move on to the men's.
And we'll be going to Bob Costas in our
meter individual medley is up next. The world record held by Lin Lee of China, set in 1992. Summer Sanders has the American record, set back July 30th, 1992, of course, at the Olympic Games. And the top qualifier in lane 4, a name we have talked about, Christine Quantz, the 17-year-old out of Northridge, California.
She's been swimming real well, but I tell you what, if a girl could give her some trouble, it's right there, Ann Campy. She's a better 400 IMer swimmer, but she'll be tough here in the 200 IM.
The former national champion in this event is Mary Ellen Blanchard out of Atlanta, Georgia, Norcross, a suburb of Atlanta. She will be swimming in lane 3.
Step up,
you know, I like this race. This is a fun race because the lead may change hands so many times because each swimmer has their own best stroke that they like to work on, Ron. And a perfect example
Ladies,
is this
200-meter
one right
individual medley.
And we are set for the women's 200-meter IM.
Now what I just talked about, Mary Ellen Blanchard's a great flyer, so you should see her go out front. And then you've got Ann Campy. She's the backstroker in the group. And finally, Christine Quantz, obviously a world-class breaststroker. So, and they're all basically even in the freestyle. So it shapes up to be a pretty good one. But with the way Christine Quantz has been swimming this summer, it's her race to lose. I don't think there's any way she's going to lose this 200 IM.
Once again, lane 8 at the top of your screen, or at the bottom of your screen, lane 1 at the top. They'll go butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. There is the split. Christine Quantz has the lead. Christine Quantz has all 4 strokes, but she had mono at the Olympic trials and had a scratch in every event but the 200 breast, in which she finished third, so it was disappointing for her during the Olympics.
It was, but you know what? She has come back so well. You know, if you get mononucleosis, that's a tough bout to come back in the sport of swimming, not only in in life, but in swimming specifically. And she has done such a good job and bouncing back. That was only 6 months ago, too, so she's doing a good job.
And now it is Mary Ellen Blanchard in lane 3, and in lane 5, Ann Campy as they touch the wall. And it is Mary Ellen Blanchard touching first in 104.88. And lane 5, it was Campy, and here comes Quantz in the breaststroke. Let's see if she makes up a little bit of the difference now between she and Mary Ellen.
This is where she likes to make her move. Now, Mary Ellen Blanchard was a world-class breaststroker at one time, but you can see Quantz right now. She's just increasing her turnover just a bit. She gets such a great reach out front. Look at that reach she gets. Boom, good streamline, boom, streamline right there. She just gets so much out of her kick and her stroke up front.
And she gets so high.
Yeah, and that gives her that reach out front that she needs so much in breaststroke. Look at that. She went a body length behind, Ron, and came out 2 body lengths ahead.
And Christine Quantz, who is becoming quite the star in Mission Viejo this week on the freestyle, the final 50 meters of the ladies 200 IM. And it is Christine Quantz in lane 4 with a very comfortable lead so far. Mary Ellen Blanchard is battling for second place along with Ann Campy. And in lane 7, it is Allison Wagner making a move.
Very smooth, very much in control. It's been her race. She never started to freak out at the 100. She just kept it all under control.
It is Quantz touching first. The battle for second will go to lane 7. Allison Wagner, and in finishing third, lane 5, it is Ann Campy. But Christine Quantz picks up the national championship in the 200 IM.
You can see the butterfly head on right there, Ron. Look at that, just so smooth. Gets a nice knife-like entry. Doesn't make a lot of splash on her entry, and gets so much out of her pull underneath the water. Here's her back coming behind right there. You can see her entry. Little finger first. Look at her head. Her head is perfectly still and still driving her legs right there behind her. And just drive her legs. And there's that world-class breaststroker right there. She did not panic at the 100. She was way behind, but you can see her breaststroke right there. It's just a fabulous breaststroke and just so smooth and long on the freestyle. Breathing the same side. She gets a lot of her stroke. Just a beautiful stroke. All 4 very classy.
17-year-old Christine Quantz is with Brian Gordon.
Christine, another victory. You're feeling pretty good about these, aren't you?
Yeah, especially that one. I think it was probably the hardest one for me because my sprints are usually my weakest. So I'm really happy with that one.
In a meet like this, we're looking for names for Atlanta. With your multiple victories, you're going to be the story of the meet. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. I don't really know how to feel. I've never even won one national title before I came to this meet, and winning 4 is like, I don't know. I don't even know how to react to it.
We'll see over the next 4 years how you'll react.
Had to be tough.
3, Summer Sanders.
Summer is the world champion in the 200-meter butterfly, but is not as dominant in this 100-meter distance. Look for a fast first 50 from Summer.
In lane 4 is Chrissy Amon-Layton.
Chrissy said she choked at the world championships in the 100-meter butterfly, and that's given her a stronger mindset for this race here today.
In lane 5, Jenny Thompson.
Jenny Thompson broke the world record in this same distance in freestyle. She has terrific speed. Watch for a fast second 50 here.
In lane 6, Janelle Jorgensen.
1988 Olympian in this event. I swam with Janelle on the medley relay at 1988 Olympics, and she is one tough swimmer.
In lane 7, Angel Martino.
Angel's still trying to qualify for the team in an individual event. This is her second of 3 races.
Lane 8 is Whitney Hedgepeth.
1988 Olympian here. Whitney has won 5 national titles in 5 different events.
World and American record 57.93. It is Beemanesque, set by Mary T. Maher in 1981.
Chrissy is very superstitious. She goes through the same routines every day, and she got that from her father, who will only walk through one door in this natatorium. I talked to Chrissy during warm-up, and she says, Mary, I feel great. I'm not nervous. I feel like a stud.
Lane
ladies 100-meter butterfly. Take your mark.
This is truly an outstanding field. Only 1.6 seconds between the top 8 qualifiers.
Watch for a fast first 50 from Chrissy and Summer. We saw this morning that Chrissy and Summer were able to get out fast. Both have incredible leg strength for this first 50. The key to the butterfly, though, is that last 50. Look at the strength of these legs on Chrissy Amon-Leighton.
Chrissy Amon-Leighton is in 4. Summer Sanders is in 3. At the turn.
Right on world record pace. Chrissy Amon-Leighton looks great. She's threatening that world record.
Chrissy Amon-Leighton leading Summer Sanders and challenging outside. That's Angel Martino over in lane 7.
Watch for Chrissy to break from the pack at the 25 left to go. This is really where she gains her strength in the race.
Chrissy Amon-Leighton is leading. To her right is Jenny Thompson. To her left is Summer Sanders. But it is Chrissy Amon-Leighton as she comes down with 5 meters to go. It will be Chrissy Amon-Leighton. A time 58.61. That is the second fastest all time in this event. What a race.
Look at Chrissy. She's astounded. She can't believe it. What a great swim. Second fastest time in history. Incredible swim.
Summer Sanders comes in second. Jenny Thompson finished third.
Chrissy breaks from the pack at the 25 left to go. This is where she makes the difference between being a great swimmer and a good swimmer. She just powers ahead, a body length ahead of everybody else just in that last 25 meters. There you can see from the front she's got great power, extension in the front, all the way her fingers are almost touching, giving her the maximum amount of arm stroke possible. Her kick underwater is just incredible. It's that second kick that is the key in the butterfly. The power of the stroke is the kick in the 100 butterfly.
And now let's go down to Mike.
Chrissy, did you realize that you are only the second person ever to go under 59 seconds besides Mary T. Maher?
I really wanted to go 58, and I've been having dreams I was going to go 58, and I was just wanted to have a great race. I just wanted to do everything right, and I knew everything would come together.
Fantastic race. You're on the team. Where do you go from here?
That's training hard so I can kick butt in Barcelona.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I'll bet her superstitious dad will be looking for another special door to be walking through in Barcelona.
And here are the officials. Chrissy Amon-Leighton is the winner. The time 58.61. Summer Sanders finishes second. Jenny Thompson comes in third, and Janelle Jorgensen finishes fourth. Chrissy Amon of Mary T. Maher's world record, and she might even open that door in Barcelona. This is it. Matt Biondi.
Matt is the defending Olympic champion in this event, upsetting Tom Jaeger 4 years ago. This really is the event that Matt and Tom feel that they own. They've traded back and forth over the last 4 years. It's been quite a show to watch.
Biondi in 4. In lane 5 is Tom Jaeger.
Tom Jaeger is the world record holder and really considers this his best individual event. He is a true sprinter.
And with an outside shot in lane 3 is Steve Crocker.
Steve Crocker really is the dark horse in this race. Just watch it. You'll see that he has an incredible start. He has 200 fans here in the crowd tonight. Ought to be great.
3 busloads came over from St. Louis to watch 20 seconds of swimming.
You know, Crocker has been third in the world in the rankings for the last couple of years. It's tough for him to play second fiddle to Matt and Tom, and this is his chance to finally break through and take the prize that he feels is his own.
Men's 50-meter freestyle. Here are the lane assignments. The lanes to watch are 3, 4, and 5. Steve Crocker in 3, Matt Biondi in 4, and Tom Jaeger in 5. World and American record, Jaeger has it, 21.81.
Here you see Matt and Tom next to each other for the 23rd time. Tom leads the series 15-7. Matt really feels that he's revolutionized the sport at age 26 by hyperextending the age limits. He now makes a living from the sport, reportedly earning a 6-figure income. Steve Crocker, on the other hand, is a man who's been ranked number 3 in the world and hasn't made a red cent. He's been frustrated by Matt and Tom, and this is another opportunity for him to come in and win the race. Tom, on the other hand, has been able to maintain a good friendship with Matt, even though the two have a heated rivalry in the water.
And it is Crocker in lane 3, Biondi in 4, Jagers in 5.
The key now is Biondi using his strength in the middle to get out in front of Tom Jager and Matt Crocker.
It is Biondi and Jager. Biondi just slightly ahead. It is Biondi and Jager. Jager has the finish. It is Biondi and Jager. The winner in 4 is Matt Biondi, 22-1-2.
Once again, Matt Biondi steals the race from Tom Jager, 5/100ths of a second. Steve Crocker again a disappointing third. Again, he misses the team.
And now, for the first time in history, we'll replay the complete race underwater.
You saw Matt and Tom's faces and the elation that was on them. Here they are for the 23rd time, side by side. They look like Evinrudes in the water. Look at the power. Look at that turnover. They're not breathing. They're just driving for the wall. Great rotation. Power is the name of the game here as they head into the finish.
Matt, you look pretty excited. Was this a plan for you and Tom to go 1-2 tonight?
Well, you can't plan anything in the 50. Such a short race, and one mistake, and you lose it. I just tried to swim as strong as I knew how and get my hand on the wall. 1-2 is all we're looking for, so the win is that much better.
You've done it so many times. What can we look for in Barcelona?
Hopefully a smile on my face. I'm trying to go through this time. That's my second individual event and a couple relays. And I just look to have a good time and try to do the best I can.
Well, good luck to you. Back up to you, Charlie. Steve, you're the third fastest American man. You're third fastest in the world, but it wasn't good enough for the Olympic team. How tough is that?
It's tough. You know, I put 4 years into this, and to fall one spot short again, it's hard to smile.
I saw that you brought 3 busloads of fans here from St. Louis. It worked for Joe Hudepol. Didn't work for you this time?
No, I guess not. I think they helped me, though. I mean, when you know you have that many people supporting you, and had about 100 coaches come up and wish me the best of luck. So, I mean, everybody was pulling for me, and I gave it my best shot, but wasn't quite there, I don't think.
Well, thanks a lot. Good luck to you. Back up to you, Charlie.
For Steve Crocker, it is the end of his Olympic dream.
It's 200-meter breaststroke. You're looking at the young sensation of these trials so far, Amanda Beard, just 14 years old. Earlier turned in the second fastest time ever by an American in the 100 meters, winning that event. She's on the team. Now she wants more, and so does Christine Quantz, the comeback swimmer of these trials after being disqualified in her best event, the 400 IM. She came back, finished second to Beard in the 100 breast. But Beard burst onto the national scene last summer and hasn't let up since. Here's a quick report from Rowdy. Predict that she will break the American record in this event.
Well, I think she definitely has the package to do it. She can control the race, but she's got to do it early. She's got to have that early speed. 10 flat or better at the first 100.
We mentioned the American record. Guess who else is in the field? There is Anita Nall, the American record holder and the bronze medalist in this event in Barcelona.
4 years ago, this young lady burst onto the scene, Dan, just as Beard has done right here after Barcelona, where she collected, what, gold, silver, bronze. She had to do a lot of soul searching. It was really tough because I think she went into a post-Olympic letdown. She's just now understanding what it takes to get back into it, and I'm just wondering if it's too late. Her coach says he wished it was 6 months later that he could have these Olympic trials for her.
She battled some physical problems as well the last 2 years, but there is Amanda Beard, and after her performance in the 100-meter breaststroke, you can only imagine what is in store in this 200. The women's 200-meter breaststroke. 4 lengths of the pool. Beard in lane 4, Quantz in lane 5. The ones to watch.
One of the great things I think Amanda Beard has going for her, Dan, is she's so light, she's so thin, so she has less to pull through the water, and she gets a lot of height in her stroke.
Just 92 pounds is Amanda Beard, just 5 feet 2 inches tall, but it's Christine Quantz in lane 5 to Beard's left who takes the early lead.
Now, Christine Quantz is really the epitome of consistency. I think that really helped her get through that disqualification, not only physically, but emotionally also in this breaststroke. She will be good.
You know, we talked about all the physical problems of Anita Nall. Christine Quantz, 4 years ago, had mono before these trials, didn't make the team, finished 3rd in this event. So she's hungry in this women's 200-meter breaststroke.
And I think she realizes a little bit right here, you've got 75 meters into a 200-meter race, that she's got to get out on Amanda Beard, because I don't think anybody in this field, even Christine Quantz, can beat Amanda Beard the last 50, so she's got to be ahead of her with 50 meters left, coming into the halfway point.
As they approach that halfway point, it is Amanda Beard and Christine Quantz, 2 lengths of the pool left.
That's a little slow, 11.4. That's not going to cut it for a record, but she is looking strong and very high. Look at the leg strength of both those girls right there. They're so strong underneath. And Amanda Beard has a little better leg strength. Christine Quantz on the upper body is a little stronger. You can see she has much quicker hand speed. On the right side, there's Christine Quantz. A little bit quicker hand speed than Amanda Beard on the left, but nevertheless, Beard is so much stronger on the legs.
Beard and Quantz neck and neck as they approach just 1 length to go, and we'll see if Beard can rely on that young speed on the way home. She has the lead.
Another good racer right on top of them is Jillian Soroki in lane 6. She's doing a great job. She's only 14 years of age. So right now, 3 of them are in it, and this is a bit of a surprise because we didn't think Soroki would be in it.
But here comes that finishing speed of Amanda Beard. A half length to go, now has a half length lead on Quantz and lengthening it every meter.
She is. She picks it up so strong right here. It is just amazing. Just think what she could do if she could go out just a little faster. This girl's not going to die.
Beard's going to win it. Who will finish second? Quantz or Soroki? That's where the race is right now for second. And it's Soroki who out-touches Quantz.
You cannot say enough about Amanda Beard, but that girl right there, Soroki, was amazing. We did not predict anything about her coming into here, and to make this Olympic team is a big time swim for Jillian Soroki.
But Amanda Beard, second fastest American time ever, 2:26.25. The Beard family emotional, more obvious with Jillian Soroki on the deck. Here's the winner.
Amanda, are you beginning to recognize just exactly what you've accomplished in these last 2 races? Is it starting to set in for you?
Yeah. I love the 200, and it's a great event, and I'm so happy that I did that good of a time.
How do you think this is going to go over with your classmates when you go back home next week?
I have no idea. I think they'll be really proud of me, and they'll be cheering me on for the Olympics.
You told me you didn't know how popular you were, but you've gotten an awful lot of phone calls the past couple of days, haven't you?
Yeah, all my teammates have called me, and my team has faxed me letters, and my high school team had sent me flowers, and my grandparents sent me flowers, and I've gotten a lot of gifts.
You gave the teddy bear to your parents tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's up in the stands.
Congratulations to you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Dan? All right, Jim, to this women's 200-meter breaststroke, Amanda Beard just 14, and so is Jillian Soroki, who finishes second. Quantz finishes third. Anita Nall, this was her last swim, her last chance to make the team, comes up short and finishes fourth.
Finisher than Amanda Beard. On the bottom of your screen, she just explodes into the finish, but right above her is that race for second between Quantz next to her and Soroki right above. Watch the touch of Soroki. 12/100ths of a second was the difference in that finish.
And you have to wonder if it's finally beginning to set in for Amanda Beard, what she's accomplished at these trials.